The Denver Broncos just got some more not-so-great news. It looked like we were finally turning a corner with Dre Greenlaw. He participated in practice in a limited capacity on Friday. It looked like we were finally going to start ramping him up, and then, if not trot him out there for the Chargers game, then maybe trot him out there for the Bengals game. Unfortunately, it seems he's suffered another setback because today he was DNP for Wednesday's practice. I don't know, man. I don't know at this point. Sean Payton did talk to the media today, and this is what he had to say on the situation. He was asked if they expected him to be healthy by now because they didn't put him on the short-term IR, and Sean responded with the usual coach speak. He's on our schedule. Sean's going to continue to deliver that same company line. He's not going to give information out to the media. He said that the rehab is a little nebulous relative to the injury, and that's all I'll say, he said. So, this is not clear what's going on with this injury. It's a cloudy situation, and unfortunately, it seems that it's not going to have a definitive timeline. Payton did provide some information back in August, a little over a month ago. He said that Dre's dealing with scar tissue. Remember, on August 14th, he said he should be back next week, but if he's dealing with scar tissue, that's probably what's holding things up here. I can't imagine that's going to just go away either. Like, if it's scar tissue, dude, this is going to be a lingering issue for all season long. The only way to get rid of scar tissue is if they do surgery. That would end his season probably, and there's no guarantee that the scar tissue wouldn't just come right back. So, oh god, dude. I'm frustrated because if the Denver Broncos knew that this was going to be an issue when they did the physical exam on Greenlaw before they signed him, then this should have never been a deal that the Denver Broncos made, quite frankly. Dre Greenlaw, if he's dealing with a scar tissue problem, again, it's not going to go away just like that. This is going to linger all season long, I fear. And the Chargers, in particular, are going to be a team that are going to take advantage of the Denver Broncos' deficiencies covering with linebackers. They did it last year. Last season, in the Week 16 game against the Chargers on Thursday Night Football, Justin Herbert picked on the Broncos linebackers. He was 9 for 9 for 90 yards when throwing the ball against Denver Broncos linebackers. We saw Justin Strnad and we saw Alex Singleton have big-time problems against Indianapolis. Daniel Jones was 6 for 6 for 126 yards versus linebackers in the game. So, if the Denver Broncos can't figure out these linebacker issues, then they're going to get picked apart by Justin Herbert, just like they were picked apart by Daniel Jones. At this point, we need to see Lavelle Bailey. We need to see Correne Reed. Dre Greenlaw, this is going to continue to be a fluid situation, and I'm starting to have less and less optimism that we're going to see Dre Greenlaw for the majority of the snaps this year. I thought there was a chance he'd return next week, but I don't know if that's going to happen now. I really don't. I had been saying week 4 against Cincinnati, but at this point, they tried to ramp him up, and he's DNP once again. We'll see if he gets a limited practice in further in the week, but right now, it's not looking good for Dre Greenlaw, and it's really frustrating that the Denver Broncos didn't do their due diligence when they signed him, and they were banking on their strength and conditioning program to be able to not have these injuries pop up with Dre Greenlaw. And unfortunately, it's just not working out, and it's frustrating. I'm not upset with Dre Greenlaw at all. There's nobody on planet Earth who's more pissed off about this situation than Dre Greenlaw himself. He wants to be out there. This is not an attack on the player. I just think signing this player, given the fact that he had a significant injury history, is starting to look like a big mistake by the Denver Broncos. He was the best linebacker out there. All of the good free agent linebackers heading into this class, they were all re-signed by their current teams. And San Francisco wanted to bring Dre Greenlaw back, but Denver offered a better deal, and Dre wanted the opportunity to go and be the alpha, the number one linebacker. He was always going to be second fiddle in San Francisco to Fred Warner. Unfortunately, the injuries are just continuing to linger with Dre. I hate it for him, and I hate it for the Denver Broncos. Alright guys, let me know your thoughts on this Dre Greenlaw situation as We sit here and basically repeat the same shit that we've been repeating for the last several weeks. But again, I want to hear your thoughts, Broncos country. Drop those comments down below. I would love to hear from you as always. Be sure to leave a like on this video as well as subscribe and ring the bell so these videos appear in your notification feed. I would really appreciate it, guys. Those are both free and easy ways to show your support. It helps tell YouTube's algorithm to push us out, and it helps us get seen by more and more members of Broncos country just like you and me. And until next time, guys, I'm your host, Gage Madrid, saying peace out.